Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, good.
Busy? I don't know. This morning?
Of course, every morning.
Every morning. Same,
Well,
same.
the only time I'm not busy is when you take the early class because you would be my first student.
Uh-huh.
Um, okay. So, I don't know if you heard about this 2 years ago,
2 years
but
ago?
there was a
What?
huge forest fire in British Columbia that
Mm.
destroyed a full town, basically.
Mm.
Um, so, um, uh, Linton, BC, was basically fully destroyed, or like 90% destroyed, in a fire. And finally, the government is allowing people to build again there. Yeah. So this is what the town looks like after the fire. Like nothing, right? Everything burnt down. Um, but yeah. Oh, let me
Oh, a
zoom in a
lot,
little bit.
a lot, what's the list? The picture, what's a lot, the snow?
Burnt houses. Well, that's snow. Yeah, a little bit of snow. But like
Oh,
the house is broken, the pool, like everything is kind of gone, right? Um, but
yeah,
yeah, so they're
yesterday
talking about building stuff again. Yeah.
I look at the video in the Bangkok. Oh my God, beautiful.
Yep.
Very, very beautiful
It's,
in the Bangkok.
it's super nice there for sure.
Super nice. You
But
love the snow or no?
um, when I like when I think of this, I don't like this snow. I like when there's lots of snow. You can see
Yes,
here that the water is not ice. I like when there's ice and lots of snow, but when it's this small, it's like, whatever. But
oh,
yeah, if there's like a good amount of snow, then you can actually do things like you can go snow machining, you can go skiing,
yeah.
um, you can play hockey. Like once there's a lot of snow, you can do a lot of things. But when it's just this little bit, it's like nothing. So I don't care for this, but I do like a lot of snow. But
You don't like a lot,
anyway,
lot of snow. Okay.
anyway. Oh, there we go.
The village of the Lantern BC has the researched a mill, minister in Eastern station, station following the wildfire that tore top the country community in the 2021, leaving behind mostly Norbit at Arch.
Ash. So again, I believe the last time I read the story, it was 90% of the town was burnt down.
Mm.
And if we go by map, Linton, Linton,
Mhm.
BC. So if we're talking about this area, we're talking about this tiny little town here. Uh, where's Banff?
Where's that?
Banff is Banff is way over here. So it's pretty far away from Banff, but it's not super far away from Vancouver. But it is near this mountain area. So a lot of this whole area, Clinton and stuff, I heard all had fire. I believe it was, yeah, very very bad. But anyways, they're finally rebuilding. They're like, okay, since there's no more trees or anything here to burn down, this is probably a safe place for forest fires because there's nothing to burn, right? Yeah.
The faster, the faster building permit was issued by the village in the fall, according according the to the mill. Then it's up now, and the construction is now of COTU
Officially,
underway to rebuild the community, which before the faster high had the population of about 250 and shifting a faster nation the community.
yeah. So it's only 250 people. Like if we look at the pictures, right? Um, is there a picture of the town? Like this is a very small town, right? Like doesn't look like there's a lot of stuff here. It's all nature related. Um, like if you look here, you can see a small little town, but generally it looks like nothing's really here. So, and of course the fire and stuff, right? Everything kind of destroyed. Not so good. But, um, but yeah, this is the first time they're building after two years. And hopefully these 250 people and the First Nations communities around the area can finally get some help again. Yeah.
This is our third Christmas away from our community of Canals.
The fire was in the summertime of 2021. So 2021 Christmas, 2022 Christmas, and now 2023 Christmas. They haven't been back home. That's a bit sad for them, right?
It's been really difficult. We saw the progress as far as the climb up, but not progress around the rebuilding. So this is really providing a lot excitement for the people.
So yeah, it's been super difficult. Imagine being away from your home, your hometown and stuff for 3 years. And all they saw so far was cleaning up, right? There's no buildings being made, just getting rid of old houses and stuff, getting rid of all the burnt down schools, this burnt down, blah, blah, blah. So finally, they're building again, and people are in that community are like, finally, we're getting back to normal. And this here is just saying archaeological work, meaning ancient stuff, like looking at First Nations and stuff, has been the latest roadblock stopping them from building. They found some old stuff and they're like, well, we can't build yet because we got to discover this stuff. So people are not happy with that. But
clean up of the debates didn't start until June 2022, almost a year after the fire.
O'Connor. Yeah, O'Connor. So yeah, it took them a full year to even start cleaning up. So like you'll see all this stuff down here. They didn't even touch it. They're just like, just leave it for a full year. This is why a lot of people are kind of upset. It's just, well, I say a lot of people, but it's only 250 people, right? Small town. But those people are upset because you didn't even start for 1 year. And then a year later, we're starting to build. Like, when is everything going to be finished? Like 2025, 2026? Like, we're not going to have our home back for 5 years or 6 years? That couldn't be good for them, maybe.
In November 2022, I recall them was the assembly perverse and first funding and building and planning the department where it is something owner says would not usually. It's a small community.
Yep. So in November, this group finally got some federal funding and provincial funding to like money to start building again. So they didn't clean up until June, and then by November they got money to rebuild and plan how they're going to rebuild the city. This doesn't normally happen for small towns in Canada because we're worried that people won't come back. But it sounds like a lot of people really are trying to come back. So yeah, it seems like the government's actually trying this time. But yeah, look how bad this was. All of these are houses. The only place that looks like it's okay is the pool, and that's because it's water, right? But yeah, it looks pretty sad.
Local chamber of the commerce president Bayer
Bernie Brandberg
Fitch said he expected at least 20 more permits to be applied for both homes and business by spring 2024.
Mm-hmm. So he got the first permit now, and he's thinking by spring we're going to get 20 more permits to build important things. So we're going to start building maybe a few houses first. But the main thing to build first is the businesses. So it sounds like they're going to get their grocery store back, or maybe their maybe a tourist business there. I don't know what businesses that are special there, but they're probably going to focus on the businesses first because there is a big highway that people drive. So the businesses can start first, and then the houses can come back. Yeah. 2024 though, spring. March.
He said Gary still AG Foods, which French distributes as the core of the community, has said its plan of the rebuild which city conceal and hopes to see construction begin on a new store soon.
So the grocery store is like, well, the most important store in a town, right? You need food. So the company that has that is like, hey, we're going to rebuild. We're going to make this brand new. So people are like, oh, this looks promising now. Like this is the core of the community. Once this is done, everything else can be done. So that's good news. And this is just saying like, I want to go home 1 year after the problem. So people are sad that they weren't able to go back home quickly.
When I saw the plans of the AG Foods there and how beautiful they are, I
可是当然你这个没买了。
I thought it was just about Luti perfect. It just beyond my spot in big way, he said.
Yeah, basically what I just said, that this business is again one of the probably the most important business in the town, and seeing that they got a permit and they're able to build their grocery store again shows that in the future everything else can come back. So like this is a really good sign. If it was just like a small house being built or a small list being built, a lot of people might still be worried. But with the grocery store coming back, they're like, woo, we're going to get our town back.
When it's been the pretty depressing. What's this? Years.
2.5 years, right? 2.5 years.
2.5 years here in Leighton.
Yep. So remember, this happened mid to summertime of 2021. So 2 years would be 2023 summer. Half a year would be December, right? So It's been 2.5 years and depressing, like very sad. Everyone's like, it's been kind of 2.5 crappy years. I wish things would get better for this town.
All the community pillars,
Pillars.
pairs that are preparing the rebuild include the Leighton Hotel, the Leighton Cheese History Museum, and the Royal Canadian Lesson, including to the vintage.
So again, all of the strong or important pillars, right? Pillars holds up the house, right? So, and they're kind of saying that these businesses hold up the community. So the grocery store is coming back, the hotel is coming back, the Chinese History Museum is coming back. Remember, this is the area of Canada where there's been a lot of Chinese people for like hundreds of years, from Hong Kong, from Fujian, from Taiwan, from everywhere, right? There's a lot of Chinese people here. So there's a lot of history of Canada with Chinese people. And the Canadian, the Royal Canadian Legion is like a business related to like, what do you call them? Veterans, like people who fought in war and stuff. So that's a community thing that try to helps people get fun holidays or fun activities for children, blah, blah. They're kind of like a church where they work really hard to do fun activities, trying to join the community together. So yeah, sounds like this town is getting all of its main businesses back. And once those businesses are back, the houses can come back. Yeah. So that was a quick one. You've told me before about other forest fires in China. Was it like big towns that were getting burnt down, or was it like just the forest?
Fire?
What was happening? Yeah, the fire. Like, does it do a lot in the cities and stuff, or is it just like the trees? Because this is a small town, right? Vancouver was never affected. It's only the small towns in Canada.
You see, in China, have many people, and most people they live near the mountains. Same to Yunnan province, Guizhou province, and the Guangxi province. They have near the mountains. Guangxi and Vietnam, they have so many mountains near the mountains. Yeah, and near the mountains, city inside the mountains. Same to Vancouver, city in the trees, inside the tree. And so in the mountains or in the tree, when you the raining or the light, the lighting, always no people go to here made the fire. Always the water bodily and happen the fire and the raining and the lighting happen the fire always.
Okay, that's so it's caused by people, not by like lightning. That's a little bit different for Canada then, because in Canada, most of the fires are just like natural, like it just happens.
Yeah, same
with lightning and stuff. And let me just check. How much land was on fire in Canada?
How much fire?
So hectare. I don't know why we use hectares. So 18.4. So 184,000 kilometers squared was on fire. So 184,000 square kilometers was on fire. Like huge area.
Well, I told about you. Oh no, we don't. We just Qingming. You just when we go out, we call about Qingming. Get the list. We always the list. We find always and the list happen make the fire fire.
Oh yeah, that's this tomb sweeping. Yeah, cleaning. Yeah, yeah. Fujian province, China.
Fujian province.
Okay, so here's an interesting thing. Fujian province, so your province, right,
Province.
is this big. So more area in Canada was on fire than your province. So imagine your entire province on fire.
Fujian. You see Fujian. Why your tea is famous? Fujian
tea.
the province,
Oh.
the same 30% is mountains and tree. 30% is land for the sea. 30%.
Yeah.
Most people they live in the mountains. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. But yeah, I just wanted to give you an idea of how big the fires are in Canada. The fires in Canada every year is bigger than the entire province of Fujian. So it's huge amounts of fires. But yeah, it's spread across the whole country, right? There's fire in British Columbia, Ontario, Quebec. So it's not like all one area, but yeah, it's very scary.
In winter, no fire, but in winter, no. In winter, that's very cold.
Not generally. It can still happen, but the problem is just that the fire will be small. So like you can easily get rid of it, right? The biggest problem is June and July, because June and July is the dry part of the summer, and it's the hottest part. So it's hottest and dry, which just means fire is ready to go, right? So yeah, that's kind of the bigger issue, is that it's too dry. Yeah. Okay.
June, July. Okay.
So let's do another one then. So let's see. Oh, this is an interesting story. Apparently, this person was told he was going to die before Christmas, but he's still alive. So let's start this one and then finish it in the next one. So yeah, 2 doctors told him he had a fatal disease and wouldn't live until Christmas. They were wrong. So this guy was supposed to die before Christmas, but he's still alive. So let's find out what's going on.
Winnipeg, a man who was diagnosed with a fatal disease by 2 different doctors, says anybody believed to have the 5 telling condition should be sent the this the 5 you look at the sound always the pork man, they saw the pork. They said pork. Oh my god, always noise.
Same here. They always go hot bun bao, hot bun bao. Bun bao would be like baozi. In Vietnamese they say bun bao. You say baozi. But those steam buns, they're always like hot steam buns. Yeah.
And pork, the Taiwan language, just the small languages. Here go, we talk about always.
Yeah. Always yelling. That's okay. No problem. Anyways, this first one's just talking about, this guy has 2 doctors said he had a fatal disease. Fatal means like you're going to die. Like, so 2 doctors are like, you have a disease, you are going to die. And he's like, okay. Crazy. Oh.
A
Neurologist?
Analyst at the Sunnybrook Hospital agrees.
So yeah, a neurologist, remember, neuro, brain. So a doctor for the brain was like, yeah, he's going to die from Sunnybrook Hospital.
Then drink beats them 51.
That's his age. He's 51 years old.
51 is old. And when his family vaccine in March after the developing at lamp and numbers in 1 foot for the apparent reason.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's 51 years old. He went in March because he was feeling limp and like numb in 1 foot. Like he couldn't feel his foot. He's like, "What? I can't feel anything. What's going on?" And there's no reason. Like he didn't hurt himself or anything. He's like, "Why is my foot not feel anything? What's going on?"
He did a community examination and then he lied really tear right up and hugged me, and he said, "When drink this is else brace
ALS. Yeah.
ALS.
Basically, ALS is a very bad disease that causes you to die. And so the doctor got, because remember, this is a family doctor. He knows the person, and he's like hugs him and like, "I'm so sorry, but you're dying." Yeah. Yeah.
He was thought the disease was the advanced and would progress rapidly.
So this, he's saying the disease is already big already, and it's going to start doing more and more. So right now you only have a numb leg, but in like a week you might have a numb leg. In the rest of it, and yeah, it's just going to go quickly, basically. So you got a numb foot right now, but it's going to be huge.
You sleeping? You sleeping? You have the soccer or no? Last night I also soccer one night. Always a soccer. So at least.
No, I'm normally fine at nighttime.
When you sleeping, you know? Okay.
No, switch.